Hi, welcome to the Harmonica Barge. I've got another harp lesson for you today. Not that kind of harp. This kind of harp, of course. I'm on an A harmonica today. I'm going to be doing a variation on the Fox Chase Lost John. So I've already done a lesson on this, covering the basic groove, which sounds a bit like this if you've never heard it before. So do check out that video. That sets the foundation for this groove. This is one of my favourite grooves, as I explained before. It's just got a great momentum. It gets people dancing. It's great for breathing technique. You can do all kinds of licks and you can do it in many, many styles. So I wanted to give you a lick that you can put with this groove to give it some variety. And I really like this lick. It's off an old recording, I think. Well, it's a re-recording in the 1950s of an older version by W.E. Barnes and W.R. Barnes on Phonotone Records. It's on Spotify, Phonotone Records, Fox Chase. Check it out. So here's the lick. If you start by doing this, 3 draw, 3 draw bend a full step, 2 draw, 2 blow, 2 draw. Okay. And then put this before 3 draw, 4 draw. Put those both together and I get this. Okay. Now this lick, if you want the tab and an in-depth lesson, this is part of my in-depth lesson on the Fox Chase, which incidentally is my most popular lesson. I've had some great feedback. Maybe that's because it's the cheapest. I don't know. But anyway, there's a whole page of licks. And I show you how to incorporate these into the groove and your own playing in different ways. But this is probably my favourite lick. Although there's lots of great other ones. Now to get that into the groove, I want to do what I call one round of a Fox Chase, which is this. Okay. So I'm just going to do that once. Blow, draw, blow, draw. And then I'm going to put a 2 draw after. Okay. And then I do my lick, so I get this. Now after that 2 draw, I would go straight to the 3 draw to start the lick, and I wouldn't stop the breath, and that gives you a nice smooth feel. So I'm going. And in fact, any consecutive draw or blow notes that come on the harmonica like this, for example, when I go from the 3 to the 4 back to the 3, I would just do that out of one breath, and I'd use the movement of the harmonica to separate the notes and not stop your breathing. There's reasons for that, and it really depends on how long you want to play the note, but especially if you want to get a nice flow and for everything to sound relaxed, just use one breath and then move the harmonica. Obviously you're going to change the breath direction when it's the blow, but wherever you have consecutive blow or draw notes, just keep the breath going. Okay, so I'm just going to do that again. Now what you see is after you've done the lick, you end on a 2-draw, and that sets you up perfectly to go back to the 3-blow to start the fox chase groove again. So we've got quite hard to do fast because you've got the motion on the harmonica playing single notes with a tongue block embouchure. It can feel a little draggy when you're... And that's one of the reasons why this lick's really good for technique. And I'd say try and just go light on the harmonica when you're playing that. Trying to get back to that 3-blow. And, you know, I really like the motion of this lick. And at first it might feel a little clunky, like you can't get it up to speed. But I'd just stick with it and it'll do wonders for your technique. Now I could turn, so I'm getting carried away already, I'm giving you more than you need. The 2-draw, I could turn that into an extra chord. I quite like doing this. So instead of this, instead of that last 2-draw, I go do an extra chord. And then maybe a little hand pop on there as well, you know, and you start to get some rhythms and grooves. Okay, see how you get on with that. I hope you enjoy that. And do check out my in-depth lesson if you haven't already. Just to say again, this isn't a new in-depth lesson. It's one I did a few months ago. I'll be back with a new one for the next lesson. But do check that out for a whole page of fox chase grooves. And I shall be back on the boat next lesson. And maybe I'll have learnt some harp by then, some real harp, but I doubt it. I'm not making any promises. Okay, see you next time. Thanks. Bye.